Guys, I wanted to make a video to do some, just a brief overview and some training. I apologize, I should have done this a while ago. But this is our product line because I don't want you to think that we're just doing CPNs or fresh credit. You have a couple different products that you can offer your client. It's going to be the CPN, which is the fresh credit, which we typically get in about 48 hours, sometimes a little bit longer. Been getting pretty busy. The credit sweep, where they go in and basically delete all your uh, derogatory inquiries off of your credit to get your credit score back up. You normally see results with that within about 30 days. Could take longer. Trade lines, we're offering case by case basis, which pretty means that whatever trade line is available. All right, we got trade lines that can be 10-year with a $17,000 open balance. So it just depends on what's available. So get with me with that, the trade lines on a case by case basis. And of course, agent recruit. You can bring in another agent, charge what you want. You pay $50 to the house, which is the fresh credit company, which is us. So what I want to reiterate is don't be afraid to set your prices high. That's going to determine your market anyway, right? So credit is everything, right? That's your name. You can't really do anything without having some type of decent credit. So people who are serious about making a change and what they're trying to do in their life, they will pay. So for CPN or the fresh credit, where everything is set up new, of course, same name, same day of birth, new address, new email, new phone number, you're going to charge over $100, right? Because you have to pay out $100 to get it. And again, you set the prices based on your customer, based on your client. But again, don't lowball yourself to the point where you feel like, you're setting it so low and you're not actually turning a good profit. Guys, again, you don't want to drop your prices so low. You want to have your prices set at a standard, and that's going to attract quality people, right? You don't want someone that's going to come in, get the CPN, run it up, and basically, just make a shipwreck with it anyway. And then as far as the credit sweep, those is when they go in, like I said, and delete the derogatories, the inquiries to start boosting the credit score. Typically, you see results in that within about 30 days, could take up to 60 days. But again, if someone has had bad credit for 3 or 4 years, what's 60 days, right? That's how I look at it. Again, the trade line is going to be a case-by-case basis. Just get with me directly for the trade line, or Tracy for the trade lines. And then agent recruitment, you want to bring in an agent, then you charge them over $50 to get started. That's going to cover the cost of their training. It's going to give them access to the chat group, access to the Facebook group, which has a lot of information, and more information will be added because the team that we work with are credit experts, right? So if you're starting someone off with fresh credit, we know exactly what to apply for, what not to apply for, the window you need to apply for it, and so on and so forth. So you're basically giving someone a fresh start, right? Someone who maybe could not get a vehicle, they get fresh credit, continue to build that credit the way it should have been built in the first place, then they'll be able to get that car. So the product line that we have is life-changing products. Think of it that way. So if someone is arguing back and forth and saying they don't want to pay $200, to start over, then they're going to get it from somewhere, right? Let's make sure they get it from us. There are people out there that are charging $1,000 to $2,000, $3,000 for some of the products that we offer. So I just wanted to kind of do a quick video and let you know the product line, the amount you need to charge over, and don't be afraid to ask for that money because at the end of the day, your credit is all you have, right? You cannot get anything with bad credit. You just can't. And if you do get something, your interest rate is so high that it's hard to even pay that off. So once you talk to your client, get to understand their needs, right? I get a lot of questions. How do I answer this? You need to uncover what they're looking for, right? If they want to strictly work with their own credit, then you need to be talking about credit sweep. If they want to start over, you need to be talking CPN. If they want to get a CPN and get that credit score even higher quickly, you need to be talking about CPN and the trade line. So you have to kind of fill your client out, have a conversation with them to see exactly what they are looking for. All right. The marketing and everything, we can definitely get more training on marketing. But when you have someone who's interested, ask them questions, get to the bottom line. What are you looking for? You want to work with your current credit? Is your current credit so screwed? You want to go ahead and starting a new case? What do you want to look at? What do you want to do? Do you want to make money? Now you can bring them in as an agent. If they don't want to work on their credit at all, okay, do you want to make extra income? boom, bring them in as an agent, $50 out to Fresh Credit, and you charge them what you want, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of money that can be made in the credit business. Guys, people right now, especially we're going to the new year, they are desperate, right, to get their credit fixed. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to do recommendations, and don't be afraid to charge people the necessary money, that it's going to take to get the job done. Because if they don't come to you, if they're in need of this, they're going to go to someone else. Build a relationship with them, talk to them, ask them questions, what they're looking for. If you need to, get more training on relationship building, I may have Tracy do a video for that. She's really good at uncovering the need of the potential client. She's really good at doing that. So we can do a training with her doing that. But at the end of the day, you want to uncover the needs of the client, so you can look at the product line and say, okay, this is what I need to offer them to basically, take care of their situation. Everyone's situation is different. So I want to do a video just to kind of recap and show you guys the product line, what you need to charge. So there's no question. What you need to charge, no question, when you basically offer these products. And again, don't be afraid to set the bar high, because if they're responding to you, that means that this is what they need. If they really want it, then they're going to make it happen. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, get with me. But again, Fresh Credit product line is going to be the CPN of Fresh Credit, charge over $100. The Credit Suite, you need to charge over $300. The trade lines is a case-by-case basis. Get with me on that. It depends on what's available at that time. Agent Recruit, you want to bring an agent in, charge over $50, all right, to bring in an agent. And that's what you're going to pay out to the company. Everything else is your profit, right? So to make the most amount of money, you don't want to make your prices where people just can't afford anything, but you want to make your prices to the point where you can profit. At the end of the day, if they're responding to you, then this is what they need, right? They're going to go with the person, not necessarily who gives the better price. The person who has built rapport and built a relationship with them and trust, then they're going to come to you guys. Honestly, with the system that we have in place right now, you should be making $500 to $1,000 a week if you're constantly marketing and you're talking to people, like actually having a conversation with them. If there are some questions that you don't understand, definitely ask in the chat. Get with me, get with Tracy. If we can't answer them, we'll reach out to the team and definitely get those questions answered. But again, everyone has their own individual situation. So make sure you're asking questions, uncovering their needs, what they're looking for, how soon. Some people are like, I'm looking for a Fresh Credit, to move into a house tomorrow. We can't do that. So uncover the needs to see if they're even a good candidate or if you're wasting your time with them. That makes sense. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next training video. So make sure you look at this video. Any agents that come in, send them this video so they can get started. A lot of information that I'm getting asked is inside the Facebook group. So make sure you're going through that content. But I'll be making more videos to help you guys out. Again, this should be $500 to $1,000 a week for you guys if you're constantly promoting it. And if you have not gotten your own CPN, get a CPN. That way you can see how it works for yourself. You can go through the process and you become a product of the product. Once you see how it works and become a product of the product, guys, it's so much easier to speak on it. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.